Imagine a stadium where 70,000 fans erupt in cheers and touchdowns electrify the atmosphere. Welcome to Lincoln Financial Field, the Philadelphia Eagles' fortress, where tradition meets innovation. This $512 million masterpiece is more than a football stadium. It's a symbol of sustainability with a billion-dollar secret. When it opened in 2003, critics called it a taxpayer-funded gamble. Why? Because owner Jeffrey Lurie dared to demand $180 million in public money for a radical vision, a stadium that could fight climate change. Yet today, the Linc silences doubters by slashing emissions by 40% and recycling 99% of its waste. Here's a surprising twist. The steel beams have a dark past. To build its iconic skeleton, engineers repurposed scrap metal from the demolished Veterans Stadium, the Eagles' old home, where fans once threw snowballs at Santa Claus. Now, pieces of Philly's wild past support its green future. How did a controversial project become a global model for sustainability? Let's find out. In the late 20th century, Jeffrey Lurie found himself at a crossroads that would reshape Philadelphia's sporting landscape for generations. The former Hollywood producer, who had transitioned into NFL ownership with his purchase of the Philadelphia Eagles, confronted an undeniable reality. Veterans Stadium, the team's long-standing home, had become a relic unable to serve the evolving needs of a modern football franchise. This aging concrete coliseum, once a marvel of its time, now stood as a barrier to the team's future rather than its foundation. Lurie envisioned something revolutionary, not merely a replacement stadium, but a transformative destination that would embody the spirit of Philadelphia while pioneering new standards in stadium design. The stakes were sky high. Building a $512 million stadium, nearly $848 million today, in an era of skepticism about public funding for sports, wasn't just ambitious, it was risky. Lurie's plan hinged on a groundbreaking public-private partnership, with the Eagles contributing $332 million and their remaining $180 million splits between the city of Philadelphia and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Critics fired back, insisting taxpayer money shouldn't fund a billionaire's stadium. Why should schools and roads take a back seat to a football stadium? They argued. But Lurie had a broader vision. He saw the stadium as a boost for the economy, bringing jobs, tourism, and new energy to the city. To win over skeptics, Lurie and his team launched a community campaign, showing how Lincoln Financial Field would boost Philadelphia's economy. They highlighted 2,300 construction jobs, $60 million in annual tax revenue, and a ripple effect for local businesses. The message was clear. This wasn't a stadium for the Eagles, it was a stadium for Philadelphia. On June 7, 2001, the groundbreaking ceremony marked a major step forward. The battle for public support had been won, but the real test, transforming blueprints into a beacon of progress, was just beginning. The construction of Lincoln Financial Field began in May 2001, kicking off a high-stakes race against time, weather, and engineering challenges. With just 27 months to transform 18 acres of urban space into a futuristic stadium, engineers and construction crews faced a Herculean task. The project's scale was staggering: 15,500 tons of structural steel, enough to build 2 Eiffel Towers. However, Mother Nature refused to cooperate. Strong winds swayed 200-foot steel beams, and one misstep could bring disaster. Turner Construction used laser-guided cranes and non-stop shifts to stay on track. Rainstorms flooded trenches and delayed concrete work, forcing crews to pump out water and build drains. Even helicopters were used for aerial surveys. But the real challenge wasn't the weather, it was time. With the Eagles' 2003 season opener approaching, delays weren't an option. The site's urban location turned logistics into a high-stakes puzzle. Delivery trucks squeezed through cramped streets like clockwork, syncing arrivals to the minute to dodge chaos. Over 1,200 workers descended daily, welding mid-air, snaking cables through walls, and troubleshooting with then-revolutionary 3D tech. The stadium emerged as a crown jewel in professional sports venues when it opened its doors in August 2003, setting new benchmarks for what fans could expect from a modern stadium experience. Lincoln Financial Field isn't just an NFL stadium, it's a climate warrior disguised as a football colossus. In 2024, it became the first NFL venue to earn LEED Platinum certification, a badge of honor for its radical sustainability. The stadium's environmental infrastructure includes 10,456 solar panels, generating enough energy to power 30% of the facility's needs, equivalent to supplying 26,000 homes. 14 specialized wind turbines complement this system, creating a renewable energy approach that outperforms even celebrated eco-conscious venues like Atlanta's Mercedes-Benz Stadium. The facility's advanced water management captures rainfall in reservoirs for field irrigation, dramatically reducing municipal water consumption. Most impressively, the stadium achieves a near-perfect 99% waste diversion rate through comprehensive recycling and composting programs, transforming game day waste into valuable resources. The interior features 2 enormous LED screens, each comparable to a tennis court turned on its side, displaying crystal-clear replays. The expert-designed sound system delivers an immersive audio experience similar to attending a concert. Most impressive is the stadium's innovative design. Advanced HVAC technology quietly cools all 71,000 attendees while remaining energy efficient, and the 40,000 square foot premium areas, like the Hyundai Club, offer VIP guests gourmet dining options with city views. The venue boasts 172 luxury suites, some accommodating up to 40 people with private bars and exceptional viewing angles. The structure itself is an architectural achievement. The sweeping wing-shaped canopies resemble an eagle mid-flight, framing Philadelphia's skyline for those in the Eagle's Nest balcony. The concourses showcase thoughtful crowd management. They're wide, accessible, and feature over 300 food and beverage outlets to minimize wait times. Notably, the solar panel installation serves dual purposes as covered walkways, demonstrating that environmental responsibility can be aesthetically pleasing. When this $512 million facility opened in 2003, it set a new standard for stadium design worldwide. Jeffrey Lurie's vision for Lincoln Financial Field was more than just building a stadium. It was a bold step toward shaping Philadelphia's future. Facing critics who dismissed it as a taxpayer boondoggle, Lurie turned a polluted rail yard into a state-of-the-art, eco-friendly stadium that fuels both city pride and the local economy. But it's true, impact goes beyond entertainment. The stadium creates over 1,000 jobs each year and supports the Eagles Autism Foundation, which has raised $22 million for research, proving a stadium can be more than just a venue. It can be a force for good. What visitors don't often realize is how the stadium has quietly revolutionized the fan experience through technological innovation. When a lightning storm threatened a 2019 Eagles-Falcons game, the advanced weather monitoring system provided precise storm tracking that allowed officials to temporarily evacuate fans and resume play within 30 minutes, a capability few stadiums possessed. The Linc pioneered mobile ticketing years before it became standard, and its groundbreaking stadium app allows fans to order food from their seats, view real-time bathroom wait times, and access transportation information. These innovations have since been adopted by venues nationwide, with NFL executives regularly touring the facility to study its operational excellence. As the stadium celebrates over 2 decades of unforgettable moments, from the Eagles' first NFC Championship victory there in 2018 to hosting performers from Beyoncé to U2, it continues to evolve with Philadelphia's needs. Thanks for watching this exploration of how one man's ambitious dream transformed not just a skyline, but an entire city's future. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe for more untold stories behind football stadiums.